Hi, Gemini. Biting Butterfly Tarot here to do your love forecast for November. Thanks for being here today. All the information you need to know is listed down below, including the subscriber contest and recent winners. So thanks for being here. If this resonates, I hope that you join our tribe. All right, so let's see what's changing for you in the area of love for November. So Spirit, please let Gemini know what might be changing for them in the area of love in November. Spirit of place, ride the wave. Someone else got it. Quite a few signs got ride the wave, which is similar to going with the flow. Magic prayer. And let's see if we can get one or two more. And someone else got magic prayer, I think, with ride the wave. Who was that? Was it Cancer? Could have been Leo. Details, details. So the information is all in the details. Let's see. Spirit of place is kind of looking back on the past and remembering the lessons you've learned. It can have a sense of nostalgia about it. Why is ride the wave here? Distant horizons. So it's something that you might feel has taken a long time to come around, either back into fruition or, brand new, especially with the mature man and the privileged lady here. Some of you are really tired of, not making progress in love. You might feel like you have everything else you need except for, a solid partner that's going to show up for you. Distant horizons. Whoops, the storm. Okay, so when the storm comes in, we're going to need to go with the flow and ride the wave. We'll get some clarifiers here in a second. Why is mature man here? Okay, that's the statue, which is stubbornness, stalemate, afraid of change. So someone with a masculine energy might be a little bit scared of change, but change is coming. Changes are needed or coming soon with the Winds of Change card. What does this tower entail? Temperance, the High Priestess. So something that was hidden might come to light, or you might already be aware. You can probably feel this in the energy. And for some of you, you might be researching or see something online, and they're saying it's just going to take some time and some strength to get through that. Let's see if we can figure out what happens. Why is the High Priestess here with the Page of Swords? Oh, thought something flipped. Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. There's either a lie or deception, some sneaky behavior going on. It could involve something with business or regarding money. Get one more for that. I'm feeling a really strong energy of money, of both actually. Maybe someone working too late and there might be something weird going on there. I don't like channeling that kind of energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Ooh. So for some of you, don't shoot the messenger. You already know, like I said, with the High Priestess there, some of you are dealing with a masculine energy that is trying to make a decision between two people, possibly an earth and a water sign, but I'm more concerned with the energy. It's a foundational energy versus, one that kind of opens up their heart space. Or, this could be your situation as well. The wind chimes. So there's that decision, the Two of Wands and the King of Wands, to move something towards passion here. It's taken a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. What about statue and mature man? Communication, Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So someone was really pulled between their head and their heart, I feel. Their energy was imbalanced. There's going to be some communication regarding why they're afraid of change. And possibly this situation, this storm, could have been in the past. They might have chosen somebody else over you and are really struggling with that right now. However it resonates. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. Let's pull out some advice from Spirit, or what should they be aware of regarding the situation, please. Upcoming Tower moment. Resisting the flow. Need for acceptance and surrender. So for a couple of you, you might be in a situation in love where it's not the right fit for you, and you're just kind of hesitant to make that change. And what it's saying is that there will be a Tower moment, but it will be for your highest good. Pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and the happenings in your dreams. So they might be trying to get a message through to you about this Tower moment and past traumatic events. So don't let something that happened in the past, for instance, if you went through a tough period of your life regarding financial stability and now you're stable and you're worried about making changes because you were traumatized by that, it could be anything really. But that's what it's saying. Like, don't let that hinder your forward progress because they're trying to really draw your attention to whatever that is. Let's see. I feel like Spirit of Place and Magic Prayer kind of go together. Why are those here? The month of April might be significant to some of you. Sudden wealth, concern, journey. I'm going to get a couple more. That's kind of an odd combo. But I do feel like there's a concern regarding finances and maybe logistics, a distance, thoughts. So a lot of thinking going here, a lot of prayers. Not your energy. It could be the, someone that you're dealing with or in your energy right now. The main male. So he maybe isn't as mature as the mature man. It's probably the same energy because it's off the same deck. Why is main male here? He's lost in his thoughts. There's some nostalgia, regrets of past actions, maybe something that was said or done. What about these thoughts? Upcoming blessings. Luck is on your side. Concern? Oh, he has concern regarding the divine feminine. Why? He feels like at odds, sunken hopes with the battleship that this can be repaired. What about sudden wealth? So the angels are on his side. He's also maybe having a spiritual awakening, especially with the angel and the number 11. And then holding on to past events and or relationships. So it's kind of like the truth is going to set someone free here. Journey, please. The ancestors. So that's those angels, everyone helping behind the scenes through this journey with you guys. And there's a guiding light, the light at the end of the tunnel. So the prayers have been answered. They've been heard. It's just, the universe and divine, they work on a different time frame than what we're on here. What about concern regarding the divine feminine? Why is communication? So if you've had recent communication, it could be about that. I think for most of you, it's how do I reach out? Because they know they owe an apology. Four of Pentacles and the Hangman. So there's a concern, like how do I reach out? How do I move forward and explain my feelings? But he is starting to see things from a different perspective. What about the main male? Regrets of past actions. Ooh, the Ten of Swords tried to flip over. So he basically possibly made a head over heart decision. There could have been some blunt communication or some things that were left unsaid so that all that came through, was the harshness of the situation. But at the end of the day, he just kind of controlled his emotions, refused to listen to his heart and his passion, and made that head over heart decision towards stability or something else. Why did he make that final decision? The Empress and the Two of Cups. So what I want to say is he might have thought someone else was a soulmate. Excuse me. Or there could have been maybe a feminine energy where there were children involved or stability. But I really feel like he just didn't trust the connection for most of you. Didn't trust the emotions behind it. And now that fell on the floor. Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret there. What about baggage and sudden wealth? I thought something else flipped over. Two of Swords, Death, and the Seven of Wands. So there's a resistance to let something go that needs to really die. And they're, for some reason, holding on to that. But since the ancestors are involved, there's a lot of communication going on behind the scenes between them and this masculine. They're gonna have this epiphany. It's going to bring them a lot of wealth, just maybe not in the way they expect. The ancestors and the lantern. Or you as well, if you're holding on to something that needs to be let go of. You'll have this epiphany as well. Especially if you feel like everyone has just completely done you wrong. We have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles here again. So you might have been just completely screwed over in love, in career, on foundationally. It's like everyone takes advantage of your kindness. That combination coming out together is kind of weird. So like the number 7, 8, or even 15 might matter to someone. Why is the Seven of Swords here with the Eight of Pentacles? The Page of Cups and the Tower. So someone is going to let someone know the truth about what happened, how everything went down, and the end result of that. Okay, what about this upcoming blessing with the golden egg? I feel like that's a lot like the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. So if you've given up hope that they're going to come forward or that this can be rectified, even just to make peace, don't give up hope. Because the Knight of Pentacles will always make it there. And so someone's been spying and feels really trapped within their situation. But everything's going to be okay. Let's see if there's any advice that Spirit wants to add to this. Think with your heart. And that might be their energy before. I don't think that they did. And they might be lying to themselves. Admit to what you really want and take responsibility for your part in the situation. So it's kind of like they're looking back here and thinking about everything they did wrong. And their heart chakra is really starting to open up. And they're realizing, like, I'm complacent and bored in my current situation. So that's just for some of you. Remember, you don't have to take them back. I don't feel that this energy is crappy, although there was some sneaky behavior. Definitely. But that could also be self-sabotage. The family room, false person. Excuse me. Again, Gemini, I'm so sorry. Family room, false person, and poverty. So they're having a hard time, I think, speaking about it, obviously, with my throat. But also, they got themselves involved. This is just like, I think, your love reading from last night, or last month. They got themselves in a situation with someone that they thought was going to be a solid person, and they realized it's not my person. And that could be some of you as well. You feel kind of stuck, stagnant on the home front, wanting to bring that spark back. There's an inner wisdom, though, and a deep knowing of where home is to someone out there. False person. The sparkler. Everything happens for a reason, divine intervention. So this false person might have come into someone's life just to kind of cause this awakening, or make it to where you guys can come back together and make it work. So there's patience, ancestral help and assistance with poverty. And there's that fire extinguisher, stagnant love, roommate dynamic, dying passions. Someone really wants out of the situation and is trying to figure out the details behind it. Let's get, what deck do I want to use? What about this false person and divine intervention, please, Spirit? The Hangman and the Fool. So that did interfere with this connection moving forward. They took a leap of faith elsewhere, but it was intentionally. And now they realize, like, I can't let go. I can't let go of this person in the past. Completely, this man's turned away from this false person. What about the fire extinguisher with peonies and poverty? The Sun. See, someone's not happy. And you might have cut them out. There's a Page of Wands and a Queen of Swords. And I don't blame you. I mean, if they did take a leap of faith with someone else, you probably did cut them out of your life. But now they're seeing where the happiness lies. The Knight of Swords. I think that was like a shocking revelation. Nine of Cups. There could have been also some drunken communication that went awry recently for some of you. Let's get one more on that. Not for very many, but that message is coming through. And I'm hearing if that did happen, it's like what wasn't said, that is bothering you, or you're analyzing the words between the lines. Justice. So it might have been a feeble attempt to get justice, but I feel like it kind of confused the waters a little bit more, muddied them up. What about Owl and Inner Wisdom? The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, where their heart lies. This is awesome, you guys. This is great. Okay, let's see. Details, details. Final advice from Spirit. Closure or acceptance. So that's another, you know, go with the flow. Maybe just a release of energy to kind of trigger this. See the truth of the matter and be true to yourself. Either them or you. They need to be true to themselves, I feel. I think that you did. You stood in your power with the Queen of Swords and cut them out. So what are the underlying energies or hidden emotions for Gemini that Spirit wants them to be aware of? There's that storm warning again. So it's almost like your emotions are building up. Someone's emotions are building up to where they can't hold them in anymore. Blossoming abundance. It's number 3. Patience. That's everybody's most favorite thing. I feel you have been patient, but you're just tired. Like tired of it being so difficult or not working out for some of you. Yin and yang. But you're going to find that balance, and that's also number 22. Master number. Adjacent possibilities. There's so many of these doors on this card that are open. And everybody's kind of focused on the one that's closed. So if you think a certain door's been closed, I think they're saying, no, don't think like that. Just surrender, ride the wave, and life will happen as it will. And there's Angel of Love. So there's a lot of underlying possibilities, peace, patience, abundance. Let's get a clarifier for this storm warning. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. Why is this storm warning here for Gemini? The Emperor. That could be something you tried to control or someone else tried to control regarding emotions, things. 8 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So someone is going to make that final decision to listen to their heart and walk towards their passion. And they're saying, like King of Swords, it'll be a final decision, but it'll be one made in truth, not necessarily a head over heart, because Judgment and the Hangman, like all this stagnant energy you've been feeling is gonna shift. So just hang in there. Have a little bit more patience. I know nobody likes to hear that I am the worst when it comes to patience, but they're saying everything's going to be fine. Judgment's right there. Whether you're in a relationship or single, there's something brought together here at the end of this. All right, let's get some final advice for the month of November. Thanks for being here, Gemini. I think the fates just blew out. So stick around, subscribe if this resonated. Blessed, another 22 card. This is a blessed connection. Yep, that was the fates. Number 17, blessed. See if we can get a couple more. Soulmates. Gemini, you guys have been getting this a lot lately. So see, there is someone out there who's wondering about this connection, and they're saying just, you know, go with the flow. And for others of you, if it's not for you, release it. Don't take it back. And some of you, I think, are realizing what isn't for you. And there's yang. So you got yin and yang. So just kind of balance, you know, those energies within. Keep going. The universe is about to give you a leg up. Well, thanks, Gemini. I'll be back soon with another reading. Love and light. Take care.